Losing your child to a murder can be the worst pain ever. We've witnessed several parents who couldn't bear the pain of losing their children to murder. In today's video, we look at fathers who attacked their child's killer in court. Peter Anderson. A devastated father was hauled from court after he tried to attack the man accused of killing his daughter. Footage shows how Peter Anderson was dragged away from the courtroom by officials as he attempted to rush toward the accused. 37-year-old Ryan Burge was accused of killing Hartley Anderson at the home of his girlfriend in Vancouver, Washington. The 5-year-old was rushed to hospital after her mother, Natasha, returned to discover her bleeding and suffering from severe head trauma. Hartley was transferred to Randall Children's Hospital, where she later died from her injuries. Natasha was comforted by friends and relatives as she sobbed uncontrollably during the proceedings. Desean Brown. Desean Brown was in court for a pre-trial hearing on a motion in the murder case against him. The 22-year-old fatally stabbed his girlfriend, Nitisha Lattimore, in December 2020 and tossed 3-year-old Nilo, the son she had with Tonio Hughes, into the Ohio River. The boy was alive when he was dropped into the water. Surveillance video released by the Hamilton County Sheriff's Office captured the moment. Hughes, the father of Nilo, charged the defense table, grabbing the defendant from behind and repeatedly punching him in the side of the head. 2 sheriff deputies then wrestled him to the ground. Hughes was later sentenced to 7 days at the Hamilton County Justice Center. Brown was indicted on 2 kinds of aggravated murder, 1 count of gross abuse of a corpse, and 1 count of tampering with evidence. If he's found guilty, Brown faces the death penalty. Willie Clay Fields. A sentencing hearing for an admitted murderer devolved into chaos in Orangeburg County when a victim's father attacked the killer. Fields attacked Lindy Lamont Jones, who had pleaded guilty to the shooting death of Fields' 18-year-old son, Willie, in 2019. A video released by Orangeburg County from the courtroom shows Fields holding his wife as she made a tearful statement before Judge Roger Young in the Orangeburg County Courthouse. Fields suddenly leapt towards a handcuffed Jones and punched him in the back of the head. Fields fell on Jones, hitting him repeatedly, before bailiffs pulled him off Jones and separated the 2 men. Jones then lunged at Fields before being escorted out by officers. Family members tried to calm Fields before an officer removed him from the courtroom. Jones admitted to shooting Fields' son once in the head and 3 times in the back in 2019. Michael Madison. During a sentencing hearing for East Cleveland's serial killer Michael Madison, Van Terry took to the stand to speak to the man who tortured and murdered his 18-year-old daughter, Cheryl. Madison had been taunting the family members of the women he killed. Madison murdered Terry's daughter as well as Angela Deskins and Shatisha Sheely. Their bodies were found wrapped in garbage bags near Madison's Cleveland home in July 2013. Van Terry stepped to the podium and tried to contain the emotions simmering inside him. He then paused and turned to look behind him at Madison, who was sitting behind the defense table, when Terry notices Madison smirking at him. He immediately lunges across the courtroom to attack the convict. Courtroom deputies wrestled Terry as Madison and others scrambled to get out of the way. The courtroom momentarily burst into chaos as law enforcement officers dragged Terry from the courtroom. Madison didn't appear to be injured. The Ohio judge later gave Madison the death penalty. Larry Nassar. Larry Nassar was an ex-gymnast who is facing a trial for abusing several women. Randall Margraves, whose 3 daughters were abused by the disgraced U.S. gymnastics, Nassar attacked him in court. 2 of the Margraves' daughters, Madison and Lauren, had just testified about their abuse at the hands of Nassar. Randall Margraves cussed at Nassar, but Judge Janice Cunningham told him that was not allowed in court. Randall then asked the judge for personal time alone with the demon. The judge denied his request. Soon after, Margraves launched into a sprint toward Nassar. Court security staff tried to shield Larry Nassar as Margraves was tackled by 3 guards. Security rushed to stop him and grabbed him from behind before he was able to reach Nassar. Margraves later came back to the courtroom to apologize for his actions and was told he would face no charges. As for Nassar, he was sentenced to up to 175 years in prison. That's it for today. If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.